What's going on, everybody? It is the Cool Be More Trucker coming at you. So right now, I had a 3-day trip. It took me from New York, which I was in Syracuse on the last video, and now I am in Memphis, Tennessee. However, a little bit of bad news. My mentor got placed on safety hold. His basically, in a nutshell, his physical for sleep apnea is out of compliance. I don't have sleep apnea, so I don't kind of understand that, so I don't want to speak to it. I just know that there's days where, he basically just has to wear his sleep apnea mask consistently and and make sure the information is recorded so he can pull the reports from the website and give it to Swift. So that's basically it in a nutshell. Swift took care of me last night. They put me in a hotel, so I'm sitting in the Holiday Inn Express just outside of the Memphis International Airport. And I am here for tonight as well because I am sure they will not find a mentor for me until probably tomorrow or the next day. So I'm here. Right now I'm sitting at 49.28 hours of drive time. So when you go out on your mentor's truck, there's a couple stages that you're looking for. So first, when you get on your mentor's truck, you're going to be driving 50 hours by yourself. So that means when you do your each day's drive time, both of you shut down, and then that's until you, the student, get your 50 hours of drive time. And then the next stage is the team driving. Okay, so basically you're pulling shift while one's driving, the other one's sleeping, so on and so forth, until you hit your 100 or your 200-hour mark. Now, what I want you to make sure that you do when you graduate your academy, look in your packet that you receive, and there's a training chart that your mentor has to jot information down, your strengths, your weaknesses, how many backs you did, what your goals and focuses are for, the upcoming day's movement. So all of that has to be recorded, and at the end of your training cycle, that needs to be turned in so you can do your final road test, back and test, and I think there's a written test that has to be done. So make sure that you have that. Stuck here, but it's kind of a blessing in disguise because he hadn't been home for a while, and I have nothing negative to say about this mentor. This dude was awesome, and that's why I'm very upset that I'm going to lose him because he was just great. Wow, is the words that I could say for him. This dude was really a good trainer, knew exactly what he's talking about, and he's even convinced me to most likely switch. More than likely, I'm going to switch terminals. There's a couple reasons I'm going to switch terminals. So right now I'm at the Jonestown terminal. More than likely I'm considering switching to Memphis, and there's a couple reasons. One, it's a huge terminal down here. I mean, Memphis is just big. And somebody told me that this is not even the biggest terminal that Swift has at Arizona, and I think Salt Lake City, Utah is even larger than this one. So I can only imagine. But one, it's a bigger terminal. The staff here is very friendly. It's got that southern hospitality. This facility its driver lounges and some other places are being renovated at the time currently. They're talking about including the gym. So for all of us who like to stay in shape or stay somewhat in shape, and be healthy, Memphis is incorporating a gym into their facility. There's a restaurant here, which is cool, and more importantly than all those other things, they actually have their own wellness center here. So if you need to do your physical, bam, they have a facility here that they can do your DLT physical for you. For those of you who have sleep apnea, and I'm just taking this as a lesson from my mentor, make sure that you are using your CPAP machine. Make sure that whether it's being recorded on a website or you have to call somebody to get the readings off, whatever the case may be, make sure that you're using that CPAP machine consistently the way you're supposed to. Make sure that it's either, I don't know if it needs to be calibrated, or I'm sure it needs to be clean, but make sure you're doing that stuff. And just make sure, if you have a 7-day, 30-day, 60, 90-day compliance, year compliance, whatever you have to do, make sure you are in compliance. And that goes with all of us for our DOT physicals. Make sure that you are always staying in compliance, or they will put you on safety hold. The blessing in disguise for my mentor was he hadn't been home for a while, and he got a chance to go home, get in compliance with his CPAP machine and spend some much needed quality time with his family. So, you take the good with the bad, but he'll be back. So not worried about that. He's short on some percentages on his machine, so he'll take a few days, get those percentages up, come back, finish out his physical or do his physical, and then he's back on the road. But I am pretty sure that I'm going to switch terminals. Now, for those of you who are wondering what the switch terminals actually mean, do I have to pick up and move? No, you don't have to pick up and move. I actually live in PA. I'm from Baltimore, but it's more of an administrative thing than anything else. You don't have to stay down here. You don't even have to park your truck down here when you go on your home time. It's just administrative. The way I'm looking at it, it's like it's just administrative. That's all it is. It's like for me, for those who understand the National Guard, you can live in California, but as long as you can work for the let's say the Texas National Guard, as long as you can work for them, then you're good. You can live anywhere. So I'm going to more than likely switch terminals. I think from what I've seen so far, they take care of their drivers down here. Like, I've watched drivers getting reimbursements for things. The one sad thing about the load that I had, it required me to get load straps. So load straps, when you go in, you open up your trailer, there's these long metal brackets on each side, and they go up the side of the trailer. And you get these load straps, and they lock in on each side, and you ratchet the load straps tight. So I had to go get 2 of them and put on the load, and that was in the load call. I had to make sure I had load straps. So we went down the street, went to a local. It was like a Home Depot, but went down there, picked up 2 load straps for $34. Got it strapped in. The bad part about it is when we got pulled off the load, of course, I could not break the seal and get my load straps back. So I lost 2 load straps. However, Swift is going to take care of me, and they're going to reimburse me those load straps that I've already sent in the information required, so I can get that reimbursement back. So lost load straps, paid $34 for them, but I'm going to get it back so I can go back and buy some more load straps. But it is what it is. So right now I'm just kind of chilling, just waiting on a phone call from the Memphis terminal. My terminal in Jonestown is working with them to find me a mentor. So it could be a few days. We'll see. But for now, in the meantime, I'm going to enjoy being able to take a nice hot shower. I'm going to enjoy eating some good food, good healthy food. Excuse me. And I'm going to be able to enjoy kind of just relaxing, watching some TV, and this will give me some time to do some study time in the Swift Swift Student Mentor Guide. So not really a bad deal. I'll be able to make some phone calls home, do some FaceTime with my daughters, my wife, my parents and stuff like that, just to let them know I'm good to go. So yeah, that's it. I want to thank Dedicated Trucker for coming onto my channel. I appreciate that. I'm going to be doing shouts out, going back to other individuals who've come to my channel. I actually had a gentleman, Brian. I appreciate you coming to my channel. Brian was actually in my original class before I injured my knee. He was in my original class back in November last year, and he had some things that took place and he couldn't continue on the class. But I am happy to let you know that he is going back to the academy at the end of this month, if he's not already there, because it is the end of this month pretty much. And he's going to get his CDL. So no doubt he's going to do great things. Very intelligent young man. He's going to do well. No doubt that Dedicated Trucker is going to do well. So, you know, just go in, listen to your instructors, you know, and just take your time and get things. It's all automatic transmissions now, so you will get that that automatic restriction on your license once you get it, but you can get it off if you decide you want to go to another DMV and test out on the standards. Standards are kind of going away in the big, or are going away in the big markets, as I've stated in other videos. But hey, it's all up to you. So with that being said, this is the Cool Be More Trucker. I'm going to get some relaxed time and enjoy this downtime, because who knows, I might get on my next mentor truck and we run in hard. So in the last 3 days, just to recap, I've probably run somewhere close to about 1,200 miles. So not bad. Not bad for 3 days. And then, you know, being down for a day or two. So we'll see. And that was all me driving. So I'm proud of myself. And you will all, those of you who are going to school to get your CDL, you will all get there. You will all be at my point at one time in your career. I'm going to move on, and I'm going to get my 200 hours done so I can get on the road and support my family. And you will also do the same thing. So trust me when I say that I am out there rooting for everybody that is going to get their CDL, no matter whether you're going through Swift, Schneider, JB Hunt, whoever you're going through, doesn't matter. I'm just rooting for you because I want everybody to be successful in whatever they do. All right. So with that being said, it's a Cool Be More Trucker. I'm out of here. Y'all have a good day. Be safe out there.